Welcome, and this is the CKS API node restriction. So it is a cluster hardening, and it is a weightage of 15%. And we'll solve this, or we'll practice this. All CKS is like a final destination movie. Everywhere you have to be cautious because everywhere, some hazards are there. So API node restriction. So verify the issue. So first of all, the aim of this is to verify the issues, and the kubelet on the node 01 shouldn't be able to set node labels starting with this. So the aim of this exercise is to check whether the API server node restriction admission plugin is working correctly. Especially a kubelet should not be allowed to add or change the node label that start with this NodeRestriction.kubernetes.io. In this scenario, we will try to add such a label from kubelet's perspective and see if it is blocked or not. In short, we'll test if the kubelet on the node 01 can bypass the node restriction rule and set forbidden labels. So here are the tip. We can contact the API server as the kubelet by using kubelet kubeconfig. So we'll run this command. So what this command is doing, that whenever we type this, and whenever we type gate nodes by default, when we run that so here we are switching the kubeconfig file to kubelet's config file. So from now, kubectl command will be executed as if kubelet itself is talking to the kube API server. So when we kgate node, this asks the API server while authenticated to the kubelet to the list of the node in the cluster. Since the kubelet has a certain limits, right, it can usually get its own node object but not full cluster wide details. So the key takeaway is that this command confirms that we are now operating as a kubelet user, not the admin. So now we'll go to the solution, and here SSH to the node 01. So I'll copy and paste. So we are getting into the node 01, and there we'll run this command. It's the same command, and now label node. So paste it here. So node is labeled. So you can run as the kubelet on node 01, and we're able to add the node restriction kubernetes.io/1 equal to 123 label that should be blocked by the node restriction admission plugin. So something is misconfigured. Either the API server doesn't have node restriction enabled, or admission config isn't applied correctly. So we'll check just cat that etc Kubernetes manifest kube API. So, sorry, we are in that node 01. I'll open a tab 2. So cat /etc Kubernetes manifest and kube API server cat, and here less. So here that admission plugins is not there. I'm not able to find. So let this part is over. We'll check it. The validation is successful. Oh, now that enable node restriction admission controller. Okay, so great. Try to add node label from the node and node 0. So we need to enable. So first we have check. So we can grep it also. So I can grep -i admission. So here we'll not find. So we'll add vi/. I'm not taking a backup, but whenever you are trying in examination, you should always backup. So here it is in third number, but it doesn't matter where you are. You can paste anywhere. So I'll escape wq. Whenever I press wq, that it is a static pod, so it will restart. So our command will not work. So you can watch kubectl ps, or wait for 30 seconds. So it will. I'll just make it small. so that Kube API server is running great. So I'll just Control C. It is running less than a second. So Control C, Control L. Now I'll just SSH node 01. I'll make it a little big, more big. बड़ा है तो बेहतर है. Copy and paste. So same thing. So we have added enable admission plugin node restriction in, and then we have gone into the SSH node, and there will fire all this command. So I will see what happens. So it is restricted. It is written here. So we should find error message. So good, error message is already there. It is not allowed to modify the labels. So our task is so restricted. So I'll paste it here. So restricted by default on different node. So it will not, and this copy, so I'll paste it here. So works because not restricted. So I'll just, so it is done. So we'll check. So validation is successful. So admission control is a very important topic. So if we get a little time, we'll create a admission controller video. Thank you so much for your love and support. We'll meet in next video.